Greetings, adventurer. Welcome to a realm of magic, mystery, and mayhem. Today, you assume the mantle of Balthazar, an old but formidable human sorcerer. Adorned in robes, Balthazar's grey hair hints at his years spent honing his craft and pursuing forbidden knowledge. Balthazar's alignment tilts towards the chaotic and the evil, a result of his association with a dark cult. His trade tools include a sturdy staff, a comprehensive spellbook, and a vial of potent poison. His proficiencies lie in the arcane, deception, and religion, only further proof of his diverse and intriguing background. With a charisma that could sway even the most resolute of hearts and an intellect that remains sharp as a blade, Balthazar is a force that few can reckon with. His physical strength and dexterity may not match up to his mental prowess, but make no mistake, his wisdom and experience make him a formidable character. Now, the stage is set, and your journey is about to begin. Welcome, Balthazar. Let us begin. You find yourself in the dim-lit reading chamber of your cult's hidden sanctuary, surrounded by ancient artifacts and scrolls of forbidden lore. The air is thick with the scent of aged parchment and smoldering incense. In front of you lies your current task, to decipher a cryptic prophecy that speaks of a great calamity. Your cult leader believes that this prophecy holds the key to immense power. However, the text is written in a long-lost language, its syntax as complex as its symbols are obscure. Given your extensive knowledge of the arcane, you alone among your fellow cult members stand a chance at unlocking its secrets. Balthazar, it's time to see if your intellect can indeed pierce the veil of this confounding script. Roll a d20. You rolled 5. With a score of 5, added to your impressive intelligence of 18, your total is 23. You lean forward, your eyes squinting at the ancient text before you. The symbols are foreign, unlike any script you've ever encountered. You tap into your vast knowledge, linking symbols to potent spells, forgotten history, and mythical creatures. Hours pass, and your eyes begin to blur from strain and exhaustion. For a time, it seems like the prophecy will remain an enigma. However, in the quiet of the chamber, an epiphany dawns. The symbols start making sense, and unfamiliar language begins to unfold. It's not a breakthrough, but it's a start. Yet, as you decipher the first few lines, your heart freezes. The prophecy speaks of the return of a great demon, a being of such malevolent power that the world itself would tremble at its arrival. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Base tape has been chosen. Speak the words out loud. See what happens. Boldly, you choose to recite the deciphered lines, your voice echoing through the chamber, casting an eerie resonance. As the ancient syllables roll off your tongue, there's a moment when it seems as though nothing will happen. Then, suddenly, the chamber shudders, and the air around you starts to crackle with raw, uncontrolled energy. The flames of the torches flicker wildly, casting long, monstrous shadows on the walls. It feels as though the very fabric of reality is being stretched, warped by the awful power of the words you've just spoken. In the center of the room, a rift claws itself open, a swirling vortex of darkness that seems to absorb all light. From within, a deep, guttural laugh emerges, shaking you to your very core. Before you can react, a massive, clawed hand lashes out, dragging you into the inky abyss. Roll a d20. You rolled 7. With a roll of 7, added to your dexterity of 8, you try to evade the clawed hand. But the creature's speed and force are beyond anything you've encountered before. The claws close around you, pulling you into the vortex. Your screams echo around the chamber as you plunge into the darkness. You emerge in another realm, a nightmarish landscape lit by a blood-red sky. Twisted, barren trees stretch out in the distance, and the very ground beneath you radiates malevolent energy. Standing before you is the demon from the prophecy, an embodiment of chaos and destruction. It eyes you with curiosity and amusement, an uncanny grin stretching across its monstrous face. Interesting, a mortal dares to summon me, it rumbles, its voice like thunder. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move, anyone is welcome to play. Not a bobcat has been chosen. Tell it to calm down. I just want to talk. With a deep breath, you muster your courage and speak, your voice steady despite the dire situation. Temper your fury, demon. I didn't summon you for combat but for conversation. The demon regards you with a look of surprise that quickly morphs into amusement. Its laughter is deafening, the sound echoing through the barren landscape. Talk, a mortal who doesn't cower in fear but instead wishes to parley. Very well, Balthazar, it says, knowing your name somehow. I am intrigued. Speak your mind. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move, anyone is welcome to play. Based Ape has been chosen. Tell the demon you are in search of riches and power. Summoning an air of confidence, you look the menacing demon in the eye. I am Balthazar, follower of the dark arts, and I seek power and riches beyond mortal comprehension. The demon's grin widens at this, revealing rows of razor-sharp teeth. Ah, Balthazar, such aspirations are common among your kind. But tell me, why should I aid you in this endeavor? What makes you worthy of such gifts? A test, perhaps? Or maybe a trap? It's difficult to tell with creatures such as these. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move, anyone is welcome to play. Not a bobcat has been chosen. Tell him we are both students of the dark arts and it would further our cause to help me. You return the demon's grin with one of your own. We are both students of the dark arts, are we not? Helping me would further our cause. Perhaps I could even prove a valuable ally in your quests on the mortal plane. The demon's fiery eyes narrow as it considers your words. Then, slowly, it begins to chuckle, a low rumble that seems to shake the ground beneath your feet. Very well, it responds in a voice that echoes through the nightmarish landscape. A pact between us could be interesting, but I require a show of your power, Balthazar. Prove to me that you are more than mere words. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Based Ape has been chosen. Cast a spell that summons an enormous dragon to impress him. Calling upon your vast arcane knowledge, you begin to weave together the intricate incantations required to summon a dragon. The air around you hums with energy as you exert your will upon the fabric of reality itself. Roll a d20. You rolled 8. With a roll of 8, bolstered by your formidable intellect, you focus on the spell. The air around you starts to shiver and shimmer as you draw upon your magic, your hands weaving intricate patterns into the air. A blinding flash of light erupts from your staff, coalescing into a majestic dragon. It isn't as enormous as you'd hoped, but it's a dragon nonetheless. Emerald scaled with eyes like brilliant sapphires, it roars mightily, casting an impressive silhouette against the blood-red sky. The demon looks at the dragon, then back at you. Its eyes narrow, seemingly impressed. Well, Balthazar, it rumbles, you indeed possess some modicum of power. It seems we may yet find common ground. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Based Ape has been chosen. Now that you have seen my power, will you grant me the power and riches I ask? Perhaps, the demon responds slowly, its fiery eyes observing you with new interest. But power and riches are not given freely, even among allies. You must prove your worth, Balthazar. Only then can we discuss your rewards. It looks at you expectantly, waiting for your response. It seems that you will have to undertake a task or trial to prove your worth to this powerful entity. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Based Ape has been chosen. Ask the demon what he wants me to do to prove my worth. Taking a deep breath, you ask, what task must I undertake to prove my worth? I am ready. The demon regards you for a moment, a thoughtful look in its burning eyes. Then, it speaks, its voice rumbling like distant thunder. In the mortal realm, there exists an artifact of great power, known as the Orb of Shadows. It has been hidden away by those weak of heart, fearful of its potential. It raises a massive, clawed finger, pointing at you. Retrieve this artifact and bring it to me. Do this, and you shall have your power and riches. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Based Ape has been chosen. Ask him where I can find this artifact. Where can I find this Orb of Shadows? You inquire, eager to begin your quest. The demon's eyes glint with a dangerous light. Seek the ancient fortress of Thundertop, nestled within the fearsome peaks of the Bloodspine Mountains. Deep within its labyrinthine corridors, you will find the orb. The demon waves its hand, opening a swirling portal that leads back to the mortal realm. Go now, Balthazar, prove your worth, and the power you seek will be yours. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Maureen Peters has been chosen. Return to the library, seek all the information you might need. Nodding to the demon, you step through the portal, leaving the hellish landscape behind. The real world rushes back to greet you, and you find yourself back in the familiar confines of your cult's library. Your task now is to gather information about the fortress of Thundertop and the Bloodspine Mountains. Poring over countless tomes and scrolls, you begin your research. Roll a d20. You've rolled 9. With a roll of 9, aided by your intelligence, you delve into the ancient texts. Hours turn into days as you pore over maps, historical records, and mythical tales. Your research reveals that the fortress of Thundertop was built by a long-dead king, known for his obsession with dark magic. Allegedly, he hid many powerful artifacts within its walls, the Orb of Shadows being one of them. You also learn about the Bloodspine Mountains, a harsh and forbidding range, known for its dangerous creatures and treacherous paths. Armed with this knowledge, you feel better prepared for your daunting task. There's a long journey ahead, filled with peril and uncertainty. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. You prepare for your journey, packing your staff, spellbook, and vial of poison, along with food, water, and other essential supplies. You also pick up a few other items that may come in handy during your quest, including an additional book on the history and lore of Thundertop Fortress. As for the boy, you are a cultist, after all, and have been known to make morally questionable decisions. However, you are also aware of your pact with the demon, and know better than to unnecessarily harm innocent life unless circumstances demand. Instead, you decide to hire a young, eager to prove himself cult initiate as an assistant for your journey. He is eager and willing, unaware of the potential danger he's walking into. With everything in place, you set off towards the Bloodspine Mountains, the weight of your task heavy on your shoulders. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. With your preparations complete, you and your young assistant depart from your cult sanctuary, setting out on the precarious journey towards the Bloodspine Mountains, a journey that promises danger, discovery, and hopefully, the power and riches you desire. As you leave the familiar behind, you step into a world fraught with unknown perils. Yet, you remain undeterred. You are Balthazar, a sorcerer of no small skill and cunning. The path ahead may be treacherous, but you are ready to face whatever comes your way. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. You hand over some of your less valuable supplies to the young initiate, who takes them eagerly, his eyes wide with awe and excitement. He's clearly thrilled to be on this adventure with you, unaware of the dangers that lie ahead. Keeping your staff, spellbook, and vial of poison close, you lead the way, navigating through the treacherous wilderness towards the Bloodspine Mountains. The path is long and strenuous, but you press on, driven by your quest for power and riches. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. After several days of grueling travel, you finally arrive at the foot of the Bloodspine Mountains. The jagged peaks rise ominously, their snow-capped tips obscured by thick clouds. Amidst those formidable peaks, hidden from all but the most tenacious seekers, lies your destination, the ancient fortress of Thundertop. The young initiate looks up at the mountains with a mix of awe and trepidation. You can't blame him. The sight is indeed daunting, even for a seasoned sorcerer like you. But you've come this far and have no intentions of turning back now. You take a deep breath, steeling yourself for the climb. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Based Ape has been chosen. Send the young boy in first, in case of traps. As you approach the entrance of the fortress, you decide to let the young initiate lead the way. After all, it's not uncommon for such places to be littered with hidden traps. With a small nod and a gulp, the young man steps forward, inching his way into the dark entrance of the fortress. He moves cautiously, poking the ground in front of him with a stick, checking for any sign of danger. Roll a d20. You rolled 5. With a roll of 5, your young assistant nervously enters the fortress, his every step cautious and measured. As he proceeds deeper into the dimly lit corridor, he trips over something. Immediately, there's a whirring sound. Reacting quickly, you pull him back just in time as a flurry of arrows whiz past, embedding themselves into the opposite wall. The corridor falls silent once again, save for the scared panting of the young man. It seems your caution was well-founded. The fortress of Thundertop is indeed trapped. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Maureen Peters has been chosen. Let the boy walk ahead of you, at all times. With a stern nod, you order the young initiate to maintain his position in the lead. He swallows hard, nodding in understanding. Despite his clear fear, there's a determination in his eyes. He takes a deep breath, squares his shoulders, and starts moving deeper into the fortress. As you cautiously navigate through the labyrinthine corridors of the fortress, you can't help but marvel at the ancient architecture, the walls whispering tales of a time long past. Despite the danger, you are on the right path. The Orb of Shadows is within your reach. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Not a bobcat has been chosen. Ask the boy his name to feign conversation and gain his trust. As you traverse the dark and foreboding corridors of the fortress, you decide to strike up a conversation with the young initiate. "What is your name, boy?" you ask, your voice echoing off the ancient stone walls. He looks at you, a bit surprised by the question. I'm called Elias, sir." "Elias. A good, strong name." You nod, hoping this small conversation might help build some trust between the two of you. After all, in a place as dangerous as this, trust could make the difference between life and death. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Maureen Peters has been chosen. Look for signs and markings. As you delve deeper into the fortress, you decide to keep an eye out for any signs or markings that could guide your way. The twisted corridors of Thundertop are known for the treacherous layout, designed to confuse and entrap its intruders. Roll a d20. You rolled 9. With a roll of 9, and your keen intellect aiding you, you start to notice subtle patterns in the stonework. Faint, almost imperceptible, markings etched into the walls guide your path deeper into the fortress. You carefully navigate through the maze-like layout of Thundertop, continuously alert for traps or potential threats. With each passing corridor, you feel yourself getting closer to the Orb of Shadows. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Maureen Peters has been chosen. Push the boy ahead of you, but keep a hold of him in case he wants to run off. Keeping a firm grip on Elias' shoulder, you nudge him to continue leading the way. Despite his fear, he steps forward, his eyes on the ground, watching for any signs of traps. With the weight of your hand on his shoulder as a constant reminder of your presence, he doesn't dare attempt to run or stray from the path. You continue your descent into the fortress, the air growing colder and the corridors darker the deeper you go. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Maureen Peters has been chosen. Approach the orb. As you and Elias delve deeper into the fortress, you finally arrive at a cavernous room. At its center, atop a stone pedestal, rests a small orb radiating shadows so dark they seem to consume the torchlight. You can feel its power from here, a pulsating energy that seems to resonate with your own arcane abilities. The Orb of Shadows. The object of your quest is within reach. However, knowing the fortress's penchant for traps, you proceed with caution. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Maureen Peters has been chosen. Tell the boy to grab the orb with a cloth. You instruct Elias to approach the pedestal and carefully lift the orb using a cloth, hoping to avoid any direct contact that might trigger an enchantment or curse. His hands tremble as he steps towards the orb, the cloth clasped tightly between his fingers. He reaches out, his breath held in anticipation. Roll a d20. You rolled 20. Elias, with a roll of 20, cautiously approaches the Orb of Shadows. His hand, guided by the cloth, trembles slightly as it hovers over the orb. He takes a deep breath and carefully wraps the cloth around the orb, lifting it from its pedestal. To your surprise, there's no booby trap, no burst of magic, no hidden enchantments. Nothing. The orb simply rests in the cloth, its shadowy aura pulsing rhythmically. Elias turns towards you, an excited smile playing on his lips. He did it. He actually did it. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Based Ape has been chosen. Take the orb, try to leave. You take the orb from Elias, keeping it wrapped in the cloth. It's heavier than it looks, and even through the fabric, you can feel the powerful energy radiating from it. The Orb of Shadows is finally in your possession. With the orb secured, you start to make your way back through the fortress, Elias trailing close behind. You navigate through the twisted corridors, retracing your steps back towards the entrance. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Not a bobcat has been chosen. Ask the boy for the orb once we make it back outside. As you emerge from the entrance of the fortress, the chill of the mountain air hitting your face, you realize you've been so focused on your task that you've been absent-mindedly clutching the orb yourself the entire time. Turning to Elias, you hand him the cloth-wrapped orb of shadows. Hold on to this, you instruct, deciding it's safer to keep the orb out of your hands for the moment. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Curiosity piqued, you decide to experiment a little with the orb before handing it over to the demon. You ask Elias to hold it up as you prepare to cast a minor spell, just enough to glimpse the orb's capabilities without triggering any potential defenses it might possess. Roll a d20. You rolled 20. With a spectacular roll of 20, you weave a minor spell towards the orb. A thin beam of magic shoots from your staff, hitting the cloth-wrapped artifact. Suddenly, the air around the orb starts vibrating, and the shadows around it grow darker, thicker. Then, just as suddenly, they recede. But you can feel a significant surge of power, a dark, swirling energy that confirms the orb's formidable nature. You sense that the orb is indeed an artifact of immense power, its full potential yet to be unleashed. It's clear now why the demon desires it so much. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Bleach Demon has been chosen. Breath deeply to suck out the essence of Elias, and ensnare his soul, as he has served his purpose. As a follower of the dark arts and a member of a malevolent cult, you are no stranger to acts of evil. Elias, the innocent young initiate, has served his purpose. Now, you decide to ensnare his soul to further your own power. With a whispered incantation, you reach out towards Elias, your intent clear and your will unwavering. The air around you turns cold and a sense of dread fills the atmosphere. Roll a d20. You rolled 6. With your roll of 6, bolstered by your formidable charisma, you start the spell to ensnare Elias' soul. However, something goes amiss. Elias, perhaps sensing your dark intent, turns to look at you. His eyes widen in terror and he stumbles backward. The spell sputters and fails, dissipating into the cold mountain air. Elias stands there, panting heavily, his eyes filled with fear and betrayal. You realize that he was more aware of your nature than you thought. It appears the young initiate won't be an easy target after all. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Based Ape has been chosen. Suck his soul before he escapes. Seeing Elias' fear and realizing your opportunity is slipping away, you quickly weave another spell, this one aimed at directly ensnaring his soul. Your staff glows with a malevolent light, and the air around you begins to crackle with raw, untamed magic. Roll a d20. You rolled 19. With a roll of 19 and your formidable charisma, you focus on the spell. A dark aura envelops you as you stretch out your hand towards Elias. His eyes widen in terror as he feels his life force being drained. Despite his efforts to resist, the powerful magic you wield pulls his soul from his body and towards your outstretched hand. With a final, terrified gasp, Elias falls to the ground, his body lifeless. His soul, now a glowing orb of light hovering above your palm, is absorbed into your being. You feel a rush of power coursing through your veins. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Bleach Demon has been chosen. Use my dark magic to make Elias's corpse into a meat puppet. Having drained Elias of his life essence, you decide to put his lifeless body to use. Drawing upon your dark arts, you weave a complex spell of necromancy, aiming to reanimate Elias's body and bend it to your will. Your staff pulses with dark energy as you chant the incantation, and the air around you grows unnaturally cold. Roll a d20. You rolled 1. With a roll of 1, you attempt to cast a necromancy spell on Elias's body. However, something goes awry. The dark energy backfires, causing a minor explosion that sends you sprawling backwards. When the dust settles, Elias's body remains still and lifeless on the ground. It appears that your attempt to turn him into a puppet has failed. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Base Ape has been chosen. Betray the demon, use the orb against him and take all the demon's souls. Intrigued by the thought of betraying the demon and seizing its power for yourself, you decide to wield the Orb of Shadows against it. You pull the orb out of your robes, its cold touch sending a shiver down your spine. As you focus your mind and magic on the artifact, you begin to weave a complex and dangerous spell, intending to rip the souls from the demon and absorb them into yourself. This is risky, and you know it. But if successful, the rewards could be unimaginable. Roll a d20. You rolled 3. With a roll of 3, you channel your dark magic into the orb. However, the artifact resists your influence. The powerful energy backfires, creating a shockwave that sends you stumbling backward. You quickly realize that the Orb of Shadows will not be easily controlled. It is an artifact of immense power, and attempting to bend it to your will could lead to dire consequences. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Maureen Peters has been chosen. Say the boy tried to betray the demon, and that is why you killed him, to earn the demon's trust. Then smack the demon over the head with the orb. You decide to use Elias's death to your advantage. Meeting the demon's gaze, you spin a tale of treachery, claiming Elias tried to betray the both of you. You tell the demon that you killed the boy to protect the Orb of Shadows and to maintain your allegiance to the demon. The demon seems to consider your words, its fiery eyes narrowing suspiciously. But before it can respond, you seize the moment, swinging the Orb of Shadows towards the demon's head. Roll a d20. You rolled 14. With a roll of 14, you successfully catch the demon off guard. The Orb of Shadows, heavy and solid, makes contact with the demon's head with a resounding thud. The demon reels back, a roar of surprise and anger echoing through the area. When it regains its footing, its eyes burn with fury as it glares at you. It's clear that you've managed to wound and enrage the demon. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Maureen Peters has been chosen. Use magic on the demon, so that it is pulled inside out. Deciding to finish the fight, you prepare another spell, this one intended to invert the demon, pulling its insides out. This is a dangerous and rarely used spell, known for its gruesome effects. Channeling the dark magic within you, you stretch out your hand towards the demon, the air around you prickling with energy. Roll a d20. You rolled 7. With a roll of 7 and your significant arcane knowledge, you attempt the dangerous spell. Dark energy swirls around your staff as you point it towards the demon. However, the demon, still reeling from the unexpected blow, manages to gather its wits in time. It sees the spell coming and leaps aside, avoiding the brunt of your attack. The demon growls threateningly, its eyes now focused solely on you with a burning fury. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Bleach Demon has been chosen. Leap upon the demon and pour the vial of poison into its mouth, while chanting, "I am that which consumes," then begins to claw my way into its chest and devour its heart. With a wild battle cry, you leap towards the demon, vial of poison in hand. As you get within range, you attempt to force the vial into the demon's mouth while chanting your incantation. Simultaneously, you muster all your strength and aim to claw your way into the demon's chest, intending to devour its heart. This is a risky move, requiring both strength and agility. Roll a d20. You rolled 8. With a roll of 8 and your below average strength, you lunge at the demon. Your attempted leap falls short, and the demon easily swats you aside, sending you tumbling to the ground. The vial of poison slips from your grasp, shattering against the rocky terrain. The demon roars in laughter, seemingly amused by your audacious attempt. It's clear that a direct, physical assault won't work against this formidable foe. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Based Ape has been chosen. Dab the demon through the heart with your staff. Determined to end this, you pick yourself up from the ground, grip your staff, and charge at the demon again. This time, you aim straight for its heart, hoping to land a fatal blow. Roll a d20. You rolled 6. With a roll of 6, and considering your relatively low strength, you plunge your staff towards the demon's heart. However, the demon, with its supernatural reflexes, catches the staff midair, stopping your attack dead in its tracks. With a beastly grin, the demon wrenches the staff from your grip, throwing it aside. It then lunges at you, its claws gleaming ominously. Roll a d20. You rolled 2. With a roll of 2, you attempt to dodge the demon's attack. However, your speed fails you. The demon's claws find their mark, slashing across your chest. Pain sears through you and you stumble back, blood staining your robes. The demon stands tall, a triumphant roar echoing through the night. If you want to survive this, you'll need to think fast.
What will you do
As a
next?
result of the demon's attack, your HP has dropped to 50. The demon, impervious to your
48
attempts at harming
Chronicles in
the
the
YouTube
YouTube
live
live
chat
strong
with your
with
next
its original
move. Anyone
HP
is
of
welcome
100.
to play. You're in a precarious situation, Balthazar. Bleach Demon has been chosen. Begin to sing a song of Orb of Chaos, Orb of Evil, to summon my followers to attack the demon. Tell us the lyrics. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Knowing you are outmatched, you decide to call upon your fellow cult members for aid. Drawing a deep breath, you begin to sing an ancient song. Its melody is haunting as it is captivating. The lyrics echo through the desolate landscape. Orb of Chaos, Orb of Evil, in this hour, unleash upheaval. From the shadows, hear my plea, summon forth my followers to me. Under moonlight's eerie glow, against our foe, let our power flow. Rise, my brethren, rise and fight, engulf this demon in the night. As the last note fades away, the air around you starts to shimmer, a sure sign that your call has been heard. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Based Ape has been chosen. Use the combined magic of your followers to blast the demon's socks off. As your song echoes through the night, spectral forms begin to materialize around you. They are your fellow cult members, their souls bound to your command. With a wave of your hand, you direct the combined magic towards the demon. A vortex of dark energy forms, growing in intensity before hurtling towards the demon. Roll a d20. You rolled 7. With a roll of 7, you and your spectral allies unleash a combined blast of magic. The demon, caught off guard, doesn't have time to fully evade the attack. The dark energy strikes it, causing the demon to stagger back. However, it quickly regains its footing, a growl of annoyance escaping its lips. The demon has been weakened, but it's far from defeated. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Total Blackout Painting has been chosen. Defeat the demon by having your allies take a bites from him. In a bold move, you command your spectral followers to attack the demon physically. The ghostly forms, now showing menacing spectral teeth, rush forward, aiming to bite and gnaw at the demon. Roll a d20. You rolled 19. With a roll of 19, your spectral allies obey your command and swarm the demon. The ghostly teeth sink into its hide, and although they appear insubstantial, their bites are fueled by dark magic and pure malice. The demon roars in pain and frustration as it tries to fend off the spectral attackers. In the chaos, you see your chance. You retrieve your staff and aim another powerful strike at the demon. Roll a d20. You rolled 6. With a roll of 6, you attempt another attack on the demon. However, amidst the chaos of the spectral onslaught, your strike goes awry, missing the demon. Your spectral allies continue to gnaw at the demon, keeping it distracted. You quickly regroup, preparing for your next move. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Bleach Demon has been chosen. Desecrate the corpse of the Elias, using its entrails to discover the weakness that will allow me to ensarate the demon's soul. In a desperate attempt to gain the upper hand, you decide to desecrate Elias's corpse, using dark divination to uncover the demon's weakness. You approach the lifeless body of Elias and, with a grim determination, begin the horrific ritual. You beseech the dark powers for guidance, offering the entrails as your conduit. Roll a d20. You rolled 11. With a roll of 11 and your extensive knowledge in arcane arts, you begin the grisly divination. The entrails rearrange themselves under your command, forming patterns that hold the answers you seek. You discern that the demon's soul is bound to its heart, a common trait among such infernal beings. Destroy the heart and you destroy the demon. Armed with this knowledge, you prepare for what could be your final attack. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Based Ape has been chosen. Thrust your crotch at the demon, causing a powerful spell to emit, aiming directly at the demon's heart. With a newfound determination, you prepare to unleash a powerful offensive spell, aiming directly at the demon's heart. You channel all your remaining energy into the spell, positioning yourself in an unorthodox manner to catch the demon off guard. Roll a d20. You rolled 9. With a roll of 9, you channel your magic and launch the spell from your crotch, aiming straight for the demon's heart. The spell flies through the air, a streak of dark energy that strikes the demon. However, the blow isn't as powerful as you'd hope. The demon staggers back, clutching its chest, but it's still standing. It growls, fixing its fiery gaze on you. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Bleach Demon has been chosen. Using the darkest of arts, I begin to twerk so that the demon will shatter, exposing its heart, then I shall stab at it. Deciding to employ an unconventional tactic, you begin to twerk, imbuing each movement with dark magic, each shake of your hip sending out a rhythmic, destructive pulse aimed at shattering the demon's defenses. Roll a d20. You rolled 7. With a roll of 7, you twerk with all your might, sending waves of dark magic towards the demon. However, the demon seems more amused than threatened by your performance. It laughs, a deep, resonating sound that echoes throughout the realm. However, in its mirth, the demon leaves itself exposed. Seizing the opportunity, you lunge at it, aiming for its heart. Roll a d20. You rolled 14. With a roll of 14, you charge at the laughing demon, your staff aimed straight for its heart. The demon's laughter dies abruptly as it sees you coming, but it's too late to dodge. Your staff pierces the demon's chest, a burst of dark energy erupting from the impact. The demon roars, the sound filled with pain and rage as it stumbles back, clutching its chest. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Bleach Demon has been chosen. Use the staff to pluck out the demon's heart and then devour it. Gripping your staff tightly, you muster all your strength to wrench it out, aiming to extract the demon's heart. The demon, weakened and caught off guard, struggles to fend you off. Roll a d20. You rolled 9. With a roll of 9, you use your staff like a lever, prying at the wound you've created. There's resistance, the demon's supernatural vitality fighting against you, but you're relentless. Finally, with a wet, sickening sound, you manage to pull out the demon's heart. It pulses in your hand, still bursting with dark energy. Without a second thought, you raise it to your lips and take a bite, grimacing as the taste of darkness floods your senses. The demon gives a final, agonized roar before it starts to disintegrate, its form collapsing into shadowy wisps that vanish into the blood-red sky. As you consume the heart, you can feel power surging through you. It's raw, untamed, but it's yours. You've won. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Bleach Demon has been chosen. Revel in my victory. Victory is yours, Balthazar. You stand alone in the center of the nightmarish landscape, the taste of the demon's heart still lingering in your mouth. The power coursing through your veins feels intoxicating, invigorating. You throw your head back and let out a triumphant laugh, the sound echoing through the desolate surroundings. Your spectral followers join in, their ghostly forms shimmering with dark energy. They chant your name, their voices filled with awe and fear. Today, you have shown the world that you are a force to be reckoned with, that you are a master of the dark arts, capable of defeating even the most formidable of demons. Today, you are victorious. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Bleach Demon has been chosen. Consume all of the demon's souls, become a god. Drunk on your victory, you reach out, your senses attuned to the vestiges of the demon's energy lingering in the air. With a command, you beckon them, inviting these lost souls to become part of your newfound power. Roll a d20. You rolled 4. With a roll of 4, you reach out to the lingering souls of the fallen demon. However, their essence is unruly, chaotic even in death. They resist your call, scattering further into the ethereal realm. Bleach Demon has been chosen. Use the Orbi to trap the souls, and become a god. Laugh and use the Orbi to trap the souls, and become a god. Despite the resistance of the souls, you refuse to be denied. Drawing on the last of your reserves, you summon the Orb of Chaos. As you laugh, the orb pulsates with power, drawing in the erratic souls that evaded you before. They swirl around you, their screams filling the air before they're absorbed into your being. With each soul you consume, you feel your power growing, transcending the boundaries of mortality. You bask in the glory of your ascension, reveling in the intoxicating surge of godhood. And sir, the tale of Balthazar, the mortal who became a god, is etched into the annals of time. His legend spreads through whispers and rumors, a chilling tale of power, ambition, and the unspeakable lengths one may go to attain the ultimate power. As your journey comes to a close, the world around you fades, leaving behind a sense of awe and the echo of your triumphant laughter. You have won, Balthazar. You have become a god. And with that, our tale comes to an end. Thank you for playing, adventurer. May your future journeys be just as thrilling. Congratulations on successfully completing your quest. Thank you for your bravery, your cunning, and your tenacity. Each decision you made, each chance you took, has woven a tale that will be remembered in the annals of this channel. The world we've created and the adventure we've shared wouldn't be possible without the support of our viewers. If you enjoyed this adventure and would like to see more, consider supporting us on Patreon. Every contribution helps us keep the lights on and the stories flowing. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Sharing our channel with your friends and communities also helps us grow, creating a larger stage for our stories to play out. Come join us on our Discord server, the link is in the description. There, you can meet other adventurers, share your tales, and stay updated on our upcoming escapades. Again, congratulations, adventurer. You've faced the unknown and emerged victorious. Until our next adventure, fare thee well.